Yo, what's up? How y'all feeling out there? To all of my friends, you know who this is. It's that guy, the California kid. What's up? How y'all doing out there? You know I love you, right? I'm coming to you right now from my car on my way to the barber shop. The barber shop. Anyway, how y'all feeling out there, guys? Listen, how y'all doing out there on the East Coast, better known as the Beast Coast? How y'all doing out there on the Gulf Coast? And you know we out here on the West Coast. You know what it is. You know what's going down out here on the West Coast. Some people call it the best coast. I don't know, but that's what I like to say. The West Coast, best coast. What's going on, people? How y'all doing? What's up, Jay Reynolds? I see you, baby boy. Guys, well, listen, I'm going to give you everything in 27 minutes. Everything in 27 minutes. But before we get started, guys, come on in, take a seat. Make sure you got your pen and paper so you can get this meat. All right, guys, what's up? It's me, Ramasio, the California kid, coming to give you some of this California love. Ladies and gentlemen, it is October 14th. October 14th, 2:14 p.m. Here, we now are officially in the fall season. Actually, I love the fall season. I don't know about you, but I love the fall. I love the leaves. I love the weather right now. I don't really like the rain too much, but this is typically what we call men's best dress season. So for all y'all brothers out there, all y'all men out there that got a few nice threads, this is the time when you're supposed to show me what you got. You know, this is, I love, for all you fellas out there that love to dress like me, this is the season right here. This is it. Fall. This is where you go ahead and, you know, you got your gear on. This is it. Now, of course, I said I'm on my way to the barber shop, so, you know, this is not one of those moments where I'm all geared up. But anyway, how y'all feeling out there? Come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. 30 minutes until recess. 30 minutes until recess. I'm going to give you everything. Everything. As they say, I'm going to give you everything with no chasers. No chasers. All right? I'm starting to lose my voice here a little bit, but guys, I'm not going to let that stop me from giving you everything that you need. All right? I'm giving you 15 seconds to get ready. 15 seconds to get ready. Driving to the barber shop. I got 22 minutes. I'll be there in 22 minutes. I'm going to give you everything in 22 minutes. Now, I know some, he's going to give me everything? How can he do that? Just watch and see. How can he do that? Is that even possible? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to give you everything. You ready? I'm going to give you everything. All right, guys. I'm giving you, I'm taking 30 seconds. Go ahead and send out those last minute text messages to your friends, to your team, to your group. Here we go. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to give it to you in 30 seconds. You get your pen, get your paper, be ready to write, be ready to record, do whatever you need to do. I'm giving it to you in 30 seconds. 10 years of my experience, mentor. He's been doing it for 25 years. So you look 25 years from the mentor, 10 years from me, that's 35 years of experience in 20 minutes. Now, is that a deal or what? Is that a deal or what? Give you everything. Everything. Guess what? Ain't gonna charge you one dime. Ain't gonna charge you one dime. Ooh, who you know giving that type of value in the marketplace? The Cali kid. The Cali kid, Will. The Cali kid. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to lose my voice. So that's why I'm giving you everything. Uh-oh. Looks like I got a little traffic here on the freeway. Let me get off. I might be giving you an extra 5 minutes due to the traffic. I'm gonna give you everything. Get ready. Send out your messages. I'm telling you right now. Nope. Send it out. Send out your little tweets, your little texts. All right. I had to get off the freeway here, so I'm going a different route. So we're going to start in exactly 1 minute.
Women talk, she run her mouth so much she can hear her own thoughts. So my old, she my new, she my old.
All right. All right, guys, get ready. All right. Oh, this is a cool song right here. Started from the bottom. Now we here. Actually, I like this song too. The Boss. I like this. Oh, I like this song. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Yeah, this is kind of how we feeling today. This is kind of how we're feeling today. All right, guys. You guys ready? I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Make sure I'm going the right direction. All right. All right, guys. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Everything in 20 minutes. Everything from top to bottom. The whole kitchen sink coming at you. The whole kitchen sink coming at you. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. All right. And you got your all right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. All right, here we go. Class is in session. Let's do it. All right. I told you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Everything coming at you right now. All right, here we go. Take it from the top, boy. Give it to him. Network marketing started in the 1950s. Network marketing started in the 1950s. Write that down. Okay. Who did it start by? Who did it start by? It started by truck drivers. Why did it start? They wanted to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Network marketing started in the 50s, 1950s. Okay, late 50s. Why? It started by truck drivers. The reason why? They wanted to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. They wanted to make some extra income. They said to themselves, wait a minute, we're already using detergent. We're already using soap and all these daily essentials. Why not buy it from ourselves? And why not buy it from ourselves and collect a commission? We're going to use it anyway. So why not buy the stuff, daily essentials I'm referring to, from ourselves and actually collect a commission? We all know the company called Amway. Started in the 1950s. If it wasn't for them, none of us would be here. Okay, obviously you got the Herbalifes, the Shackleys, all that good stuff. But the bottom line, what you need to know, network marketing started in the 1950s. Why? It started because they wanted to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that because literally that is the base, that is the foundation of this business model. It was designed for average, ordinary citizens to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Tell them, Cali kid, let them know what's going on. Absolutely, write that down, okay? So that's when it started. And I explained to you why it started, okay? Now, here's what happened. Fast forward, the industry started to come up. There was many years ago, there was a big lawsuit. Everybody thought it was a pyramid, thought it was illegal. Next thing you know, Amway goes to court, Supreme Court justice, and they won the case. Amway won the case. Because they won the case, you and I have an opportunity today. Ooh-wee. So you bet not ever say something bad about Amway. If it wasn't for Amway, you wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't be able to enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy today. All because of my homeboy called Amway. All right. So we talked about the beginning. Started in the 50s, and I told you why. All right. Now, let me take a sip. I believe I'm going the right direction. I need to be on 16th Street. All right. Okay, I got to go up one more. Okay, I know what I got to do. I got it. All right. Give me just a second here, guys. Just want to make sure it's raining out here. Go ahead, ladies. Come on. Go ahead. I'm not going to hit you. All right. All right. So now, because of Amway, they won the case. You and I get to still have this beautiful opportunity that we have today. Okay? Now, initially, this industry only appealed to blue-collar workers. Initially, blue-collar workers initially is what this industry appealed to. And what happened was they started to make so much money, I'm talking about blue-collar people, that all us white-collar folk, we started to notice all the success that they were having, and we became very curious. We became very curious. I hope you caught what I just said, and I hope you understand it. Initially, the industry was designed for average people, average, ordinary, blue-collar workers. That's what it was created for, just to make a little extra money. And after a while, those blue-collar workers started to make so much money that all of a sudden, they were running circles around all the white-collar professionals. I did not say white people. I said white-collar professionals. And as a result, the white-collar professionals became very intrigued, very curious, and said, wait a minute. If these guys can make all this type of money from this, I want in. That's exactly what happened. So next thing you know, you started to see all the white-collar professionals started to get involved and started to really begin to bring a lot of credibility and a lot of legitimacy to the industry. Now, many times throughout, since 1950 till now, this industry has been challenged, and every single time it has beat the challenge. It has passed. Okay, so this industry is a viable means of distribution. Let's talk about what this industry is. Okay, long story super short. You know me, guys. I love to keep things very simple. Very simple. I break things down super well. Okay. So here's what happened. You pretty much have two forms of distribution. If you want to sum it up, you could choose to spend a lot of money on advertising to promote a product or a service if you wanted to. And when you do that, when you choose to go the traditional route, which many businesses do that today. Just watch TV. You'll see infomercials and commercials all day long. And it does work. No, it does work. Please understand, traditional means of marketing and advertising does work, okay? But typically when you do that, here's what happens. You have to spend money first on the advertising of a product or your marketing budget before you ever make one dime of profit. What makes network marketing, multi-level marketing, so amazing is that you don't have to spend any money on marketing a particular product or anything because you're using word of mouth marketing. And as a result of using word of mouth marketing, you're able to save all of those marketing dollars that you would have spent on a marketing or advertising budget campaign. And you can take that money and pay it to distributors for promoting the message of whatever your product or your service is that you're promoting. So in layman's terms, network marketing is a more efficient means of distributing a product or a service. Now, we all know that it doesn't matter what you create. Follow what I'm saying here. I want you to catch this. It does. Okay, there's products and services that are created every day in the world. Okay, so in context of what I'm explaining to you today, it doesn't matter what it is in terms of the product. All that matters is how can you get that product or service in the hands of millions and millions and millions of people all around the world. Let me say it again. It doesn't matter what the product or service really is. Do not misunderstand what I'm saying. In other words, you'll find people that say, oh, I invented a product. Great, whoop-de-doo. You'll find somebody that says, oh, I made this product, or I made that product, or my buddy created that product. Whoop-de-doo. Great. Until the product gets distributed, nobody makes any money. Woo! Say that again. Let me say it one more time. It doesn't really matter what the product that you or your friend made. You know, let's say you know an inventor who makes something. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is how is he going to get that product or service in the hands of other people? How are you going to, AKA, distribute it? Give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense to you so far. 18 minutes left to go.
I be everywhere, everybody know me. Super fresh with a dope style. Honey on my wrist, couple carats on my neck.
All right. We're still on part one. We've already covered when it started, and I pretty much just covered what network marketing basically is. All it is we're moving products. We find a company that we like the product and maybe the opportunity, and we simply share it with people that we know, family members, friends, associates, colleagues, whatever. We, no different than, for example, the new Kevin Hart movie just came out today. I'm quite sure most of you are going to go see that movie. And then those of you that don't go see that movie, okay, somebody that you know is going to go see the movie, and they're going to tell you about the movie, and then you're probably going to go see it because they referred you to go do it, to go see the movie. And when you go see the movie, guess what? You don't receive any commission. There's no commissions that you're going to receive for going to go watch that movie. But meanwhile, you put more money in Kevin Hart's pocket and the movie theater's pocket. What's my point? My point is very simple. You make referrals every single day to people that you know, love, and trust, okay, about things that you're excited about. You already do this anyway. So in other words, you're already doing network marketing, okay? You're already doing multi-level marketing. The question is, are you getting compensated for what you're doing, okay? So you're already doing it. And so now what has happened is so many businesses, so many businesses have chosen to now adopt network marketing as either part of their distribution or all of their method of distribution. Let me repeat myself. So many businesses have chosen, as a result of how lucrative and how efficient this business model is, so many businesses have chosen to either adopt part of their, they've chosen to use part of their marketing strategy through network marketing, or all of their marketing strategy through network marketing. So the point is that I'm making to you that's watching it, network marketing is the wave of the future. It's not going anywhere. You may hear it called network marketing. You may hear it called this new little catchy word, social networking. Same thing. You may hear it called multi-level marketing. You may hear it called direct sales. Okay, various different ways to name it, but I'm giving you the essence of what it is. It's you sharing with people you know, okay, a product or a service that you're excited about. And what happens is those people most oftentimes are going to try that product or service because they trust you and you referred it to them. And they're going to, basically buy it. And when they do, there's commissions that are generated, and those commissions get split they get passed on to you, as well as an organization that maybe you may create doing the exact same thing. So once again, all we're doing in network marketing is we're sharing a product or a service with people we know, love, and trust. That's really it. That's really the bottom line of it, okay? And that's something that you're already going to do anyway. The difference is now you get compensated for doing it, okay? So I just explained in less than 60 seconds how the industry, what it is. I just explained to you what it is. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose focus on where I'm going here. All right. Now, let's talk about how big the industry is. Network marketing is all over the world now. All over the world. There are literally over 100 million different people that are distributors in different network marketing companies around the world. There are literally tens of thousands of network marketing companies throughout the world. I mean, everything from cars, believe it or not, are being distributed through network marketing. Jewelry, homes, wellness products, everything. I mean, literally anything you can think of. Anything. Gold, silver, currency. I mean, anything you can think of is being distributed through multi-level marketing. Anything you, why? Because it's the most efficient means of distributing a product. It's a win for the manufacturer of the product. It's a win for the distributors of the product. It's a win for the consumer of the product. It's a win-win-win, okay? Very simple and straightforward. 100 million people throughout the world are involved in network marketing. 100 million. 78% of the 100 million are women, okay? 78% are women. I'll just flat out tell you, look, and some of you may say, did he just say that? I'm going to tell you. Women in this country, in this world, for whatever reason, women take care of more business than men do. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And I love being a man. But women take care of more business than men do. More women graduate faster than men. There are more women employers today than men. There are more women six-figure income earners. And frankly speaking, there are more women millionaires being created than men. That's the facts. Go look it up. Call me when you get the same answer. Okay? All right, let's move. Let's keep the train moving. It is what it is. So 78% of all the people that are involved in this industry are women, okay? 95% of the people involved in this industry, they work it on a part-time basis. They work it 10 to 15 hours per week from home. 10 to 15 hours per week from home. Now, you say, what do you mean when you say they work it? Well, the bottom line that people are doing is basically sharing the opportunity, sharing the product with people. And typically the way you share the product is you share it through a video. In other words, whatever company you join, they typically have some little short video that they want you to get people that you know to see the video. And the reason why is by you using the tool, which is the video, and you sharing it, it makes it easier for everyone to get the same clear message. It's kind of like, remember when you were in school, grade school, and remember that game called telephone? In other words, I would whisper in your ear, hello. And by the time it went all the way around the circle, it would turn into goodbye. And you would say, how in the heck who changed the message? That's not what I said. Well, so to avoid that from happening, what we do in this industry is whatever company you join, generally speaking, there's going to be a little short video. And that video, you just send that video to people that you know, and they actually watch the video about the product. There's also another video, the video about the opportunity. Okay, so typically, no matter what company you join, you're going to have two videos, a video about the product or the opportunity. And your job as a distributor on a part-time basis is to share that information with people. Share those videos. So the name of the game in network marketing is to get as many people as you can to watch the video. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. Now, let me explain something. One of the things that I don't like about network marketing is because there's 100 million people involved, 100 million people involved throughout the world. You have some people that choose to be dishonest about how they promote their business. And I want to explain that because I want to call out every single professional, every single person that's in this profession. I want to call them out. Okay. And what do I mean by being dishonest? They say things like it's very easy. They say things like, that give the impression that you can get rich quickly. I want to be honest with you. Yes, I have gotten rich in this industry and I'm proud of it and I've worked hard to do it, but it wasn't easy. No, it wasn't easy. It's a simple business model. The business model is very simple, but it's not easy to get rich. Okay. It's going to take hard work, dedication, and it is a better way than any other traditional business or profession. That's a fact. It is a better way than any other traditional business or profession. But I don't want you The buck stops here. It is not easy. Yes, all you're doing is sharing information. That is true. That is very true. You're going to share the videos with people, the video of your product, the video of your opportunity. But here's what's going to happen. Some people are going to say no to the product and no to the opportunity. So in layman's term, there are going to be some skills that you're going to need to learn to become good in the business. There's going to be some skills. Okay. And I got to tell you, the most important skill that you need to learn and to master and get good at is the skill of prospecting and recruiting. Why do I say that? Because typically the people that you know that are what we call your warm market, those people typically are going to be for practice. Those people typically are going to be for practice. In other words, if you think that you're probably going to make $20,000 a month or $10,000 a month just with the people that you know, some people will, but the vast majority won't. So in other words, let me just summarize it for you. The people you know most likely will be for practice. It's the people that you don't know that most likely you'll make your fortune from. Okay? So in saying that, you need to learn how to become better and better and better at prospecting and recruiting. That is a skill that everyone is not used to. The vast majority of people, they work a full-time job. And when you work a job, you don't have to prospect and recruit. All you have to do is do what they tell you to do, and you'll get your check every 2 weeks. So it's totally different when a person gets involved in network marketing. Now, let me tell you one of the other truths before I go here in this barbershop is that one of the things I also hate is this, well, you hear a lot of people say, well, nobody makes any money in that profession. Listen to me here, because you're getting me fired up right now. You're getting me real fired up. I'm talking to you. That's right. I'm talking to you. Okay. You're getting me fired up. I'm going to tell you why. Can you tell me one profession? I'm listening. Tell me one profession where the vast majority of people make a lot of money. I'll wait. I'm listening. I don't hear you. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you tell me one profession where the vast majority of people make a lot of money? Listen, I was a real estate agent and broker for 14 years. Do you know that there are literally tens of thousands of people who have their real estate license who've never sold one home? They didn't make a dime. I know my older play sister. She's a doctor. Do you know I know a ton of doctors, hundreds and thousands of doctors that really don't make much money. Okay. I know a bunch of accountants. Well, I went to school. I'm an accountant. I wear my suit and tie and I can tell you everything about everything. Sir, can you tell me how much money you're making? Crickets. They don't make much money. Okay. So listen to me. Can you tell me one profession where the vast majority of people make a lot of money? So stop it. Knock it off. Stop it. This is a real profession. People get involved on a part-time basis, and just like any other profession, they have to learn a set of skills. And the better they get at their skills, the more money they make. So stop telling people that people don't make any money, because you don't know what you're talking about. And the moment you get in front of me and we do a mano a mano, you're going to realize, you done barked up the wrong tree. Because I know my facts. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is this. Stop saying that nobody makes any money. People have to learn. They have to learn the profession, learn the skills, and next thing you know, they start going up the hill. So stop stepping on people while they're just getting started. And by the way, the next time somebody tries to tell you, well, how much money did you make? Or how much money did you make? This is what I want you to say to them. I want you to say to them, this is what I want you to say. When you started your business, ma'am or sir, how much money did you make the first month, the first year, the first 15 months, the first 2 years? You see, in traditional business, let's be honest, It typically takes a traditional business 3 to 5 years to make a profit. And all of a sudden you mad because people don't make $1 million in 3 months in network marketing. No, they just got started. It cost them maybe $500 or $1,000 to start their business. Get off their back. They're learning. They're growing. Okay? Write this down. The seed never looks like the harvest. Ooh, did he just say that? Yes, I did. The seed never looks like the harvest. You see, the seed starts off very small, okay? The seed is just a little tiny seed where you really don't know what it's going to turn out to be. Did you catch that? When you plant a seed, you really don't know. What is that? What is that? What's a little thing you put in the ground? What is it? It's a seed. And if you're not careful and you prejudge the seed and you look at it and go, this ain't nothing. It's just a little old seed. Oh, another seed, another seed. And next thing you know, you come back a year later, 2 years later, and oh my goodness, you walk right into a forest of trees. And you have to say to yourself, where did all these trees come from? It came from a little bitty seed. Let me tell you something. You can tell I'm fired up today. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Because I love what I do and I stand firm in what I do. I know that what I'm doing is much better than the average profession, much better than the average business. And anybody can get involved and do this business if they choose to. Okay? So I dare you to bring me the president. You bring me the prime minister. You bring me whoever you want. Bring me Mr. Wealthy Businessman or Mrs. Wealthy Businesswoman. Bring them to me. I'll put them on here for free. We can have a conversation right now about the efficacy, the legitimacy of this business. Okay, we can talk about the metrics, whatever you want to talk about. This is a profession and it's real. And more people, by the way, are becoming millionaires in this profession versus any other profession in the world today. Now you take that to the bank and I promise you the check is gonna cash. This profession is responsible for more people becoming financially free and independent than any other profession in the planet. And you take that to the bank. Okay? You run tell your grandpa that. You run tell your daddy that. You run tell your mama that. Go tell your uncle that. Go tell your cousin that. Go tell them. Go. That's the facts. And if they say to you, that's not true, can you prove it? Just call me. I'll send you the documentation. It's real simple. Just call me. I'll give you the documentation. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth about this business is it is a real profession. And like anything else, you will have to grow your skills. There are 7 skills that it takes you to master in this profession. 7 skills that you need to master to become an absolute pro in this profession. Okay? But along the way, you're going to grow. And part of your growth is people are going to tell you, no, I don't want the product. No, I don't want the opportunity. People are going to tell you, they're going to say to you, I'll watch the video. Yes, I'll look at the information, and they never look at it. And what has to happen is we teach you what to do when that happens, not to be discouraged. Press forward, keep going. Okay? And this is why some people get involved in the industry and they say, well, I shared the information with a few people and nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted the information and nobody called me back. And I guess it didn't work for me, so I'm going to quit. Meanwhile, they've been on their job for 10, 20 years and they've never dared to say, well, my job isn't working for me. And the reason why they don't say that, because they're getting a paycheck as an employee on the job. And so when they come over here to network marketing, this quote unquote opportunity, and they start to do it and they don't receive an instant gratification right away, they think that they failed. And the truth of the matter is they have not failed. That is a part of the process. That is a part of the process because now they have made the leap from employee to entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, you have to grow your skills. And as you grow your skill set, so will you grow your bank account. So, we have talked about on this video when the industry started. We have talked about on this video why the industry started. We have talked about on this video how the industry works. We have talked about on this video how many people are in the industry. We have talked about on this video that this is the most efficient means of distributing any product or service. We have talked about on this video with the percentages of men versus women. We have talked about on this video that literally that more people are becoming millionaires thanks to this industry versus any other profession in the world. And we have talked about in this video that you work it part-time from home. We've also talked about you share the videos. We've also talked about the number one thing that you have to do in this profession is manage people's expectations. Manage people's expectations. We've talked about in this video that there are 7 skills that you have to master to become a pro. We've talked about in this video everything you need to know. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions, says the Cali Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, what else you want to know? What else do you want to know? Just tell me. Just tell me. What else do you want to know? 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 This is where you need to be. Straight up. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? So what I want you to do, I want you to rewatch this video and master that information. I just gave it to you. Oh, one last thing to cap it off. One last thing to cap it off. One last thing before we go. Get my hair cut. One last thing before we go. In the last 12 months in this industry, you know, that thing that you talk about that you don't think works, the facts are, let me give you the facts. $183 billion was generated in the last 12 months. $183 billion was generated in the last 12 months. This business model, multi-level marketing, network marketing, call it whatever you want to call it, grew by 400% in the last 12 months. It's the only business in the world that did that. It grew by 400% in the last 12 months. Of the $183 billion of revenue, about 46% of that was paid out in commissions. So we're talking about almost $90 billion was paid out in the last 12 months to average and ordinary people like you and I for simply sharing a product or an opportunity with people through videos. Almost $90 billion was paid out in the last 12 months. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Oh, only the people at the top make all the money. Well, let me give you the facts so you can go ahead and start cleaning up that lie. Let me give you the facts. You see, of the $90 billion that was paid out, $6 billion of it was paid out to top producers like myself. $6 billion of it was paid out to top producers like myself. So you're looking at approximately about 82 to $83 billion was paid out to the vast majority. People working the business 10 to 15 hours a week. Do the math. And that's in the last 12 months. Do the math. That's about $200+ million a day being paid out. That's about $200+ million a day being paid out in this industry. And you said it don't work? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? Look, guys, I like to have fun, and that's what I do. I don't apologize for being passionate. That's who I am. I don't apologize because I used to be the clown on the other side of the fence that used to talk all the negativity about this industry. I used to think that this industry was crooked. I used to think that this was a scam. It was a scheme. I used to think people were going to go to hell. Before I got involved, I didn't believe in this industry. I used to think people were going to go to hell in a handbasket. But ladies and gentlemen, somebody said something to me that I'll never forget. Here's what they said. They said condemnation without proper, sufficient investigation is the height of stupidity. Let me say it one more time, real nice and slow. Condemnation without proper, sufficient investigation is the height of stupidity. You can't condemn something before it is you know what you're condemning, because then you don't sound intelligent. And when someone told me that, I said, game on. I need to learn the facts. I need to know the facts of this industry. So ladies and gentlemen, take this video and I want you to listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again so that you can strengthen your resolve in the profession that you're in. You can strengthen your conviction in the profession that you're in. Listen to this video. I just gave you 50 years of information in 20 minutes. 50 years. Boy, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, you's a cold-blooded young man. Yes, I am. All right? And you will be too. With that, guys, I love you guys. I got to get out of here and go get my hair cut. Because part of being a professional is every now and then you got to look the part. I love y'all. It's the Cali Kid. I'll see you on the next Facebook Live that we do. Take this video and send it to everybody you know. I just gave it to you in 20 minutes. Everything. 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 Say it. Say everything. Everything. Look, so all y'all proper people, you can say everything. He gave us everything today. I sure did. But if you want to have a little fun with that, he gave me everything. He gave me everything. Just say it. Say it if you're at your desk and you got little employees next to you. Everything. If you're in the bathroom, everything. 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 He gave me everything. He gave me everything. Everything. Say it. You know you like that, don't you? You know you like that, don't you? You like that, don't you? Everything. Now you can go to your prospect and say, listen, hello, I want to give you everything. Give them everything. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you at the top, baby. Don't play with this business. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, Willis. Who you playing with? Don't play with me.